Hello. I have a big long story to tell you all. And I wish if I had it to do over, I would have told this story. I just would have had Jared vlog it because I told Jared and Connor in the car yesterday driving to Adam's surprise party. And if I had it to do over, I just would have had him hold the camera and I would have told the vlog and them at the same time. But I didn't, so here we are. And so yesterday was Friday the 13th and I had, is this fun? Is this fun? Are we having a nice time? And I had a coupon for 50% off a piercing or tattoo because, you know, Friday the 13th sales. And so I was like, great, I'm gonna go ahead and book to get my ears pierced. Like, I had my ears pierced in middle school and then I let them all close and heal up, and like probably before I even got to high school, I let them all heal and close up. And so I was like, okay, I've been wanting them for a really long time. I was like, I'm just gonna go get all 4 redone. I go to the piercing and tattoo shop, and they're like, I had kind of seen the person that they said was gonna be piercing my ears, and they were like, it's this girl, she's got tons of experience, and I was like, great. And then I show up, and the girl does not come and get me, but instead some like kind of young guy comes and gets me, and he's like, hey, and I was like, hi, and he's like, are you ready? Like, doesn't ask me my name. Like, I don't know, it's weird. And he doesn't tell me his name ever. And then he like takes me back. No, he takes me out of the building to another building. And then we go inside that building and then go into a closet. And he's like, sorry, we're so busy with Friday the 13th stuff that they had to put me in this like closet where we normally keep the Christmas decorations. And I was like, oh, that's fine, like that makes sense, like no worries. And and then, you know, he starts to like kind of get set up. We're like picking out, he's like, you got to pick out the jewelry that you want. So I pick some stuff out, and then he looks and he's like, oh, okay, I don't have that. And then I was like, okay. And so then I pick out new stuff, and he's like, okay. And then like we kind of end up with a hodgepodge of things. Like I have 2 matching ones and then 2 things that don't match. But I was like, whatever, that's kind of fun and cool. And then he's like, okay, great, we picked out our jewelry, this is gonna be great. I let him know, you know, like I used to have pierced ears, and then I like let them heal, and he was like, okay, that's fine. And then he's like, I'm gonna go wash my hands. He goes to wash his hands, he comes back into the room with dripping, soaking wet hands. And then he goes to reach for a paper towel, and as he pulls the paper towel, knocks all of my new earrings and backs that he had just disinfected onto the floor. And then I was like, oh, there they go. And then he was like, oh, you saw that happening the whole time, huh? And I was like, yeah. So then he has to disinfect them again. He has to like crawl on his hands and knees to like look for them. They like flew under this like cabinet thing. So he like finds them all, and then he has to re-disinfect them. He has to re-wash his hands. He's like, I swear I'm gonna disinfect them. And I was like, right, of course. I wouldn't expect for a single second that you wouldn't disinfect them again. They were just on the floor. And so whatever, he does it again, washes his hands again, it's fine. And then he's like, we're kind of like chit-chatting about like how he became a piercer, and he's asking me what I'm gonna have for lunch later in the day. You know, we just were making small talk. And you know, he's like, yeah, you know, the first time I pierced people's ears, like my friends and I were like broken down on the side of the highway, and I was just like, hey, what if I could pierce everybody's ears? And I'm like, what? And so then he's like, yeah, and I like gave everybody piercings right there in the car, just kind of burned the needle with a lighter. And I'm like, that's so cool. That's so neat. And then, you know, I kind of talked about how like, yeah, my mom pierced her own ears, and my coworker pierced her own ear like all the way up. And he's like, yeah, you know, sometimes you just find it. As we're like chit-chatting about this, he is like getting the needles out and stuff. And then like at one point he looks at one and he goes, what is this? What is this? And I'm like, oh God. And there were just so many things that he like didn't have or couldn't find or had to go into other rooms to look for. Like he just definitely like felt a little bit like disorganized, but I was like, no worries, I'm the first person of the day. They like put you in a new room, because he kind of kept apologizing. And I was like, it's all right, like I get it, I'm the first one of the day. They put you in this weird room, like I get it. And he's like, thank you so much. Like, he's like, some people, especially after like knocking all that stuff on the ground, would have been like breathing down my neck. You've been so relaxed and so chill and so cool. And I was like, oh yeah, no worries. And then he goes to pierce my first one, and he was like, right before he starts, he goes, by the way, since you have had your ears pierced before, he was like, you might have cartilage or like scar tissue buildup, which might hurt more than the first time you got your ears pierced. And he's like, did anyone warn you of that? And I was like, no. And he was like, okay, well, this might hurt. And I was like, oh, okay. So he does the first one. It hurt, but you know, it was fine. Then he does the second one and he goes, whoa! And I was like, and he's like, whoa, do you ever wear like earrings in that one? And I was like, no. I was like, I haven't in like, you know, 15 years. And he's like, it was so weird, it just like pierced so easily. He's like, I just really wasn't expecting that. Oh my God. And then I was like, well, it didn't even hurt, it was great. And he's like, okay, well, good, maybe, like, great, that's great. Then we go on to the third one, and he's like, and it was the same as the first one. It was like, yep, it hurt, but it was no big deal. And then we were kind of expecting the fourth one to be just like how the second one was. And then instead, it's like he pierces it and we hear a loud like pop, like puncturing plastic. And he was like, whoa, you must have had like scar tissue build up there. And I was like, yeah, that hurt and it was loud. And he was like, yeah, I could hear it. And I was like, yeah, me too. And then he's like, oh God, it's a bleeder. And so then he's like cleaning up all the blood. And then like he's trying to get the earring in and ends up like almost breaking it inside my ear. And then he keeps like trying to fix it without taking it out, and then it's like hurting me, and he's like, I'm so sorry. And I was like, it's okay, it's fine. And he's like, are you okay? And I was like, well, it hurts. And then like whatever, he keeps kind of trying to bend it and make it work, and then like he's having to take it out, and then he drops it in my lap, and then like it's like getting lost in my like winter jacket, and we're having to like look for it in my lap. And then like I pick it up and it is so bent and messed up. I was like, hey, can we just like get a new earring? I was like, let's just pick out a new earring. And then he's like, hold on, the other girl might have this same earring. So then he like goes and talks to her and is able to get it and is able to put it in. But he was like, I mean, it took a really long time to pierce that fourth one. Like it was like the entire time it took to take the other three plus some time just like messing with this. And the whole time he's going, I'm so sorry. And he's like telling me these stories about how this like tattoo and piercing shop like saved his life, and about how these people like, you know, he's like, I was in a bad situation and these people really just like spoke truth to me, and they were just like, God, dude, you don't look so good, like let us help you, like learn to eat better and take care of yourself and whatever. So he's like, I'm so grateful to these people. These are the best people. This is the best place to work. They really take care of us. And I'm like, I'm so glad, you know? But he's like talking about how much this place means to him, and I'm having such a horrible experience. And people like kept coming in the room and like talking to him, and then he'd be like, I'm so sorry about that. And I'm like, it's whatever, it's fine. But you know, so it's like, it was distracting and busy, and he didn't have everything he needed. Like, you know, it just was like a mess from the get-go. And then, you know, we're having all this messed up stuff, and then it's taking so long, and then finally we get it, and he's like, okay, that's the sound we wanted to hear. That sounded good and normal. And I was like, yay. And then he goes, by the way, like your ear is gonna be really mad at you for a while. Like, I'm so sorry. And I mean, truly, this guy apologized to me like 50 times, and I think that I was owed every single one. Like, he apologized a lot, and I deserved those apologies, you know? I was just like, yeah, this was a really negative experience. And then like as he's like fixing like my ear at the end, he's being like, God, I really hope I don't get fired because of this. And just being like, seriously, thank you. Like, so many people would have been so like upset, and you were really kind and really patient and chill this whole time. Like, I just really appreciate you. And I was like, oh yeah, no worries, my dude, it's totally fine. And he's just like, I hope I don't get fired. And all the while he's saying all this, there's like the more experienced piercer and like another guy just standing in the doorway watching all this happen, and like the guy who pierced my ears didn't realize that they were back there. And then he kind of turns around and is like, And then, to top it all off, this morning, I wake up to feeling a dripping, and like, it was not the ear he messed up, but the other ear, just gushing blood from the back, all down the back of my neck, and it was like all over my hands. and because I like reached up to be like, what's on my neck? And then I was like, oh my God. And it was just like covered in blood. And I bled all over my pillow, and yeah, so it's been a stressful experience, but you know, they look really, really cute. They're not too swollen. And I'm hoping that they'll all just heal. I'm hoping that they'll all just heal fine. But, you know, it was a stressful experience, and I can't wait to have them be not so bloody anymore. And like, I'm kind of waiting for like a 48-hour window to be like, cool, they're not bleeding, they don't seem to be infected. Like, they're not they're not red and inflamed or anything. I know he cleaned everything and did a good, excuse me, as good of a job as he could, but I think just getting 4 piercings all at once was probably too much. And it was too much for this guy, and I should have just done 2 and then done the other 2 later. But also, you know, now I got it all over with. I'm sure they'll heal great, and it'll be so nice to have my ears pierced again. And I picked out cute earrings that I'll be wearing for the next like 8 months. He's like, yep, 6 weeks to heal externally, 6 to 8 months to heal internally. He's like, just kind of go based on how you feel, but definitely that 6 to 8 weeks for the external. And I'm like, he's like, but you might be wearing these guys for the next 8 months. So I'm like, okay, I like them and I bought nice ones, so hopefully tomorrow it's not bleeding a bunch again. So anyway, it's been stressful.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah. I think my phone got a crack in it.
I don't know.
Like today.
Oh.
Like look.
Yeah,
but it's like
it.
but it's beneath beneath my screensaver.
What?
See him out, take a direction and go, yeah. Ready, Chris? Yeah. I'm prepared. The only one who doesn't get it. Too close.
There you go.
Life of life with that. You gotta fucking hurry up, dude. What are you doing? Sit down, okay. What's up, baby? This is the duel. This is Saturday night. We're doing punk rock improv, whether you like it or not. Now, this is the duel. This is Denver's longest running, hottest, horniest, most fuckable long-form improv cage match. Give it up for coming out. We host this show every fucking Saturday night, and yeah, get it out. If you have to cough, now's the time. Yep, go for it. No new variants as reported right now. Hell yes, dude. Bring up COVID in the first 2 minutes of the show. Okay, yeah, get in. Grab a seat. 10 fun facts. Everybody else already did it. Okay, we gotta be a little quicker. Okay, you ready? You fucking ready? All right, guys. 10 fun facts. Everybody else already did it. That'll show you guys for showing up late to the show.
Jared, so we're all gonna sing Jared happy birthday right now.
It's his birthday.
Yeah, birthday. Around. Oh, we're gonna do like row your boat. So this side's gonna start when I point out to you. Start.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jared.
Something you learned from last year because we need to bend for time.
All I will say is that that's not why I do this. This year has been filled with many ups and many bigger downs. But nevertheless, we persist.
I have to do one little. Oh, beautiful, 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 beautiful.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
Get 18.
I can't afford that right now.
Katie!
Oh yeah, God. Oh yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh. Do it. Oh! I know.
He gets one actually, that was really good.
Ta-da!
And that's your best
Great Jared impression. It was a nice one. It wasn't me.
Come in. Now, it's about honor. Everything's about
Salt shaker? It disappeared in the thin air.
Damn, honestly, you got me with the choices. You got me.
Okay, Melissa, it's actually good.
Oh, is that mean? Or is it really
It's
nice?
my easiest friend with tricks.
Okay.
Thank God.
Is it you? Is it Katie?
I like that, Becky.
Is it the salt shaker?
Okay, I just thought you were a beautiful magician.
I made it reappear.
I didn't hear you.
I made it reappear.
Oh no, I know, I loved it. But as far as magic, okay, now they're trying to show. Look at them trying to show about me right now.
Huh? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Everything's fine. What do you mean?
Hey, who's in here? Who's doing this? Hey!
What do you mean?
I love you so much.
Thank everybody.
Thank you for coming out. Happy duel. Happy Rise Comedy. I love you. I love you. All right, rank us so special. It's so beautiful and special.
Rank us. Seriously.
Seriously. What?
Rank us right now.
Okay, 1 is me. Everybody else is second. Have fun.
Everyone to Jared!
Seriously.
For real this time.
Oh,
Hey.
is it for Vlogmas?
Yeah. You don't have to.
Well, if it's for Vlogmas, I'll do it.
Do it.
You promise?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, Maddie, I promise. She's so brave, she's so brave, she's so brave. Woo!
I really don't like it.
No, it's weird. It's weird and bad.
Rubbing alcohol?
No.
Licorice?
Yeah. It's fruity and it's floral and it's botanical.
I'm okay. I don't need a Miller Lite.
Sorry. Sorry you have that.
I'm okay. I have water. Sorry. I've been watching Katie's Vlogmas and now I get to be in it.
That's right.
Vlogs?
Guess what, Melissa? So can you. Yes.
Jared, do you have
Happy Jared's birthday to one and to all.
Hot nap, holiday birthday party.
That's not my anniversary. We're here for Jared.
My heart is so broken right now. Oh, you look bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a party.
It's so familiar.
It's so familiar
What
and
is
so
that?
bad. Brunette. That's brunette.
Jared is 21.
Happy birthday, guys. Seriously.
My mom. So I was having. My family was watching our videos from. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do you immediately know the scene I'm talking about? Which is us on the subway. So Jared and I are on the subway, and I'm so. My face is nothing but oozing with love. I'm like going. And my mom goes, "Oh, Katie loves Jared so much."
There's a connection.
And that's true.
It's familial.
Happy birthday.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm gonna cry soon.
I'm gonna watch this movie back.
Yeah.
I said that about Simon this month, and now I'm singing about you.
I'm gonna cry. It's the most special weekend of the entire year.
It's true.
And not for me.
For me.
Special for everybody else.
Yeah. Everybody else, I mean, Jared feels normal about it, and we feel sacred about it.
It is my favorite weekend. Everybody's around. We're hanging out.
Yeah. Hey, Bye. What?
That one is so funny. That one's, I mean, not bad. The other ones are bad.
It reads.
Guys, I have the worst photos on my
It reads.
phone.
We're way drunker than we are.
Stop.
Wait, that's actually not bad. How is that one?
Somehow that's the best picture we did all day.
the best photo of
Chris, we have to get those pictures he was taking
on
on his
his
personal phone.
own personal
Thank
phone.
you.
Thank you. I took that one.
Yeah.
And then Chris.
Okay, sexy.
Chris.
Sexy.
Chris. Hilarious. Jared. And then I go closer. And this is where we landed on that.
And everyone's like, don't make us do that.
No, and he goes, I don't think I'm gonna like this. Wait.
Oh my god.
There's Katie.
Oh, there it is?
There's Katie.
They look good and normal.
Okay.
Oh,
not
beautiful.
Our best.
Maddie.
Not our best.
Go off, thumb.
Oh.
Okay, but like, okay, cute.
That
Like,
one's
surprisingly,
Chris.
Chris?
I don't love that. This one's cuter. Other than my skirt looks like I don't have one.
So
there, everyone got real soft. I'm flying high,
Defying gravity, and soon I'll match them and bring down.
And nobody
In all of us, no wizard that there is or was is ever gonna bring me down.
You know when you're laying in bed and you hear all those loud, oh shit. You know when you're laying in bed and you hear all those loud drunk people outside and you go, what are they doing and who are those people? It's us.
Should I go repark?
And no one's mad at us. It's like, you think that you're like, you're being loud and you're drunk and you're like, those people are gonna be mad at us. And then what you learn is that you're like, you know what? We're all those people one time or another.
Are we 10 blocks?
It's right here.
Charlie's?
Let us know when we need to start jogging. I've got a good jog.
We've been walking 2 blocks, by the way. It's totally fine. Everybody's fine. They're just, drunk and tired.
Sorry. Happy in the air.
Oh, beautiful.
My
So if you can find me, look to the western sky.
This is sort of the male equivalent of this.
Oh, there's 2 jacks here.
Well, he's airing.
Oh, okay, good. Who's Taylor?
Taylor.
Oh.
And you. Oh, and you. Point to the pictures. Please tell them my name. Tell them how the crowds went wild. Tell them how I hope they shine. Long live the ones we crashed through and the time of my life with you. Long live. Crashed through. Shine. I'm doing the koi fish guitar. Long live the magic we make and bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. Singing long live all the magics we built. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. Long live your face and bring on all the pretenders. I'm doing the koi fish guitar. Will be remembered.
Okay. Beautiful setting. Gonna take it off. Put it in. Oh,
Oh
okay.
my